Just can't believe it. It's all falling apart. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm absolutely exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. So this week, so last week I was back at work for one morning. This week I did 2 mornings, and I think the adhesive was just coming off. You know, I had to do it a couple of times because it wouldn't stick. So I think the adhesive had just sort of started to wear. So I'm just going to reapply it. That's all. It's not a huge issue, but we're just going to stick them back on. That did all stick good. Yeah, so I'm absolutely knackered today. So I don't know whether to try and carry on and cover this back piece with paper, or do we just play with some new alcohol inks that I got and try and come up with a blue spine cover piece. I don't know which I want to do, but I need, sorry kitten, yes, hello baby, I need my hook. I can't see, cat, because you're in the way. This is in the way, kitten. There we go. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but hey, we have cat cam. Come here. Come and be cute on cat cam. There you go. Title's fixed. Oh, is the title not fixed? Thought you did the... Thanks, cat. I thought you did it. This title's right. Let's... Stop putting your tail in the tape. That doesn't help it stick. Not that she cares, but, you know. Okay. She's hopeless. Ah! Stay there. Get out of the way. God, this tail. I helped by taking the decision away, time to play with inks. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Right, let me get this set up first. Is that a bit too far? No, that looked about right. Why did that one not stick? There we go. Oh my gosh, stop it. Excess pieces of card in there, right. Hello, my kitten. Yes, you're very cute. See, this is my issue. I'm taking pieces that are not long enough. I'm too worried they're going to be too long, so I'm taking pieces that are not long enough. And I think that's part of the issue, is that it wasn't sticking down completely. She knows what Magrat knows a lot of things that she doesn't let on. Okay. There we go. Yes, you're very cute, sweetheart. Yes, you are. Right. There, stay. I don't think we did, Low Elf. Don't think so. Get off. There we go. So I'm just lifting up the backing so I can overlap the tape, so it all sticks down. we go. There we go, kitten, eh? There we go. And this does still keep falling down, which is really irritating me. Like, is that not in the right spot anymore? Cool. Let me move everything out of the way then, and I will get ready to set up for things. You've been enjoying it through. I didn't see anything about Dragon Age. They'll do an independent show in a few weeks. Interesting. Right. In which case, let's move this to here. Let's remove this here. Let's remove this. Hello, kitten. To here. Right. I need, bear with me, I need the mat. I probably still haven't cleaned because, you know. Yep. I have the mat that is still covered in gesso, so I'll turn it over. Hello, kitten. A lot of indie game companies introduce a lot of stuff. Yeah, I do like a lot of the artworks that. Wow. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just going to make a mess. I do want to try my acrylic inks on this as well. I'm going to need gloves because, okay. Okay. So, I'm going to test all my blues on a small sheet first. Hello, my kitten. Before we pick up the big sheet, because that way we can test. Now, am I supposed to shake these? It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me, but they do seem to have settled, so I'm going to go with yes. In fact, let's do all 6 together. Spin them round like this. Kitten is the confused. Hey? Rightio. So we have indigo, which I had from before. I've got the blending solution, which we want. Don't think we want gold, but possibly a little bit of silver. Unfortunately, we don't want purple. I think the teal was very green, wasn't it? But we'll check. We will check. Okay. Looks so wet, but it's not. Right. Hee 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 hee. Ah. Did you put it in Makers and Crafting, Stu, or did you put it in Just Chatting? Like we did last time we did this. Because I know we talked about Just Chatting the other day. Gloveception, exactly. Have to protect my gloves. It's really uncomfortable putting gloves on over gloves though. Like, the fingers tend to roll. There we go, that's a bit better. Okay, cool. I don't mind which it was in. I was just checking. I know we spoke about going into Just Chatting now with the awesome people that we have who will chat with us. Ow. There we go, that's better. Okay. That was hard work. I'm excited to play. Okay, cool. Good call. I was thinking more of them for YouTube, but I guess they could work on here too. I like it. Okay, so I'm going to check the ones that we've already got to remind myself. So we've got... Oh, I need the... Let me get the spray thing before I start. Hello. Where did I put you? Where did I put you? I don't want to grab a new one, but I might have to. I used to grab a new one. She says, where's the new one? Okay, I don't know where I put my one when we moved everything out, so I've just taken a new one. Thankfully, because we have the server, we have a pack of these. So, yes. And I'm going to remember this time to take the lid off so that I don't look like a complete idiot. You do it on here. If you don't hear, you can have chat, ask questions too. Yes, there is that too. Which is a good... There's no room over there, kitten. Okay, right. Let's test our colours. So this is Baja Blue, which is quite pretty. Sorry, kitten. Which can be quite light when we spray it, actually. Oh. Okay. So the tip, the nozzle of my blending solution is bent. So I'm only getting out a tiny amount at a time. I don't know if that's right or not. Alright, that's cool. That really makes it move. Okay. Okay. Well, and I've already made a mess. This is why I put the cover down. Right, so we got that one. Let's try Indigo, which was a new one. So this is going to be quite dark. Yeah. Oh, that's really pretty though. The cat camera's shaking, isn't it? It's flickering. Not flickering, it's wobbling. Or is that just in my head? Yes, even when you spray it, if you put that on, it spreads out again. Alright, that's really cool. I love it. Okay, and I think teal is too green. Just by looking at it, I can tell. Yeah, way too green. Let's put that away. Don't need that, that's too green. Okay. Time for the new ones. So I got 3 blue and 2 brown. Right, put those there so I know which is which. So we've got Sailboat Blue, which I thought worked quite well. Oh, that looks really dark. I did not expect it to be that dark. God, it goes everywhere. Where's my tissue? That blue is really pretty. Really pretty. Need to start with my tissues because I'm gonna make a mess. Okay, that had obviously spilt in the post. That is such a pretty blue. Thought my husband we call him the news that we'd finished with escrow. No, it was to tell me we had unlimited data for internet for $10 more. Oh, bless. That's still good news though. I got aquamarine, which looks more blue than it does green, I'm hoping. That's quite a dark colour actually, which is interesting. That's got quite a dark undertone, but I like it. What was that? That was aquamarine. And then I got stone washed. Just realised that that camera now can't see anything because I've put them in the way. So stone washed. Hello, there we go. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. I like it. So I wanted to interview Blue and Stu about what it's like with me having lupus and how it's changed our relationships and what happens and what we do and stuff. I thought that might be quite interesting for my YouTube channel because it's mostly about my health. So I think they will all work really nicely together. They're really pretty. Alright, and I've got two browns. So let's try out the brown. I've got Burrow Brown or Burrow Brown. God, this stuff gets everywhere. That would just remind me to bring tissue and watch. Oh, bless you. Oh, that's a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. That really didn't go very far. I also have blending solution. Yay! Which is really difficult to get out with a bent thing, but that really does move it around. That's cool. Okay. And then I also got Havana Brown. Which is, yeah, that's less orange, I think. That's exactly where the light is, so you guys can't see it, but there we go. That's a lot darker. Don't know why I'm doing that, that just dries it out. I wanted to spread it. There we go. Yeah, see, it's I don't know how to describe it. That one's very orange when it's spread out. And that one's got a more, I don't know how to say it, but it's not as orange. It's not as orange. That's the words. They're really pretty. I think they'd actually all work really well together, so I'm quite pleased. I might not use that brown though, because that is very orange. And I want the brown to sort of mimic the craft card rather than something orange. But yeah. Right, I'm going to test these. I don't know whether these will work on UFO paper. acrylic ink? I've no idea. Oh, I nearly forgot to do the silver. Ow, I thought this had a ball in it. Oh, it does. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. Woo! Okay. I was struggling to squeeze out one dot and then that just went everywhere. Doesn't spread though, which is interesting. Does that spread it? Come on. Woo! Okay, that's cool. That properly makes it spread. Yes, I will hopefully be using some blue foils or some brown if I have some brown. I don't know if I have brown ones. I kind of just want to play a little bit on here. And so what happens if I put colour on top of the silver? Not a lot. Oh, that was a lot there. So the silver takes over. The silver really takes over. That was, yeah, silver mixative. That was not what I was expecting to happen, but good to know. Apparently silver takes over. Like there was a whole bit of blue on top of that didn't go anywhere. But the silver takes over. Good to know. We'll use a very small amount of that then. Right, let's try and get some of this blue moving. Because that's what the blending solution apparently does, is get the, there we go, gets the colour a bit more. It must be in the silver, yeah. Because that just completely took over, even though there was a big blob of blue on top of it. Which is interesting. Very interesting. In fact, let's put it on top of the silver. See, it doesn't really spread if it's on top of the silver. It just sits as it is. And then it kind of makes the silver wet again, which is interesting. Do that again there. Yeah, it doesn't sort of spread out as much as it did. Silver on the bottom, blue on top. While it's still wet, that's a good idea. I wonder if I blow this, will the colour... Okay. So you can put the colour on top of the silver. Right, that bit of silver is still wet, yes. So let's put some blue on top of it. Oh, yeah, that spreads. They kind of go marbly if we do that. That's pretty cool. But then if we spread it, we only get the silver. Interesting. Okay. God, the silver is so shiny when it dries. I don't know if the camera is picking up the shimmer. That is interesting. Right, let's try silver. And then I'm going to do the darker blue so we can see it. Then do blue straight away. to zoom you in so you can see that. That was fun. Right, let me do that again because that was good fun. Oh, you can kind of see there it's sort of marbled through the colour. It's all very reflective now. Let's go. Now let's stay in this corner. I'm going to do it here. So if we do a silver, and then we'll do this lighter blue. While it's still wet, it kind of like seeps through. That's really cool and really hard to show on camera because it's so shiny. But there you go, if I move it you can see they don't quite mix, they just kind of marble together. That's quite a cool effect actually. That's really cool and I'm sticking to it. What happens if I blow that? Yeah, you can still see the blues then in it. Oh, I haven't, but that's a cool idea. Don't have a toothpick, but I do have my other pokey tool, which I could run through. That could work. I want to try the silver and the brown. Let's go over here. Go on top of that greeny bit. So if we do the silver and then the brown while it's still wet. Ooh, that went everywhere. That's pretty cool. Like you can see where the silver and the brown are trying to mix. That's a cool idea. So there's it when I've run the stick through it. That's really pretty. I like it. Good idea. Right, I want to cover this silver, so let's put some blue on. Alright, let's put blue everywhere apparently, because this indigo seems to have a funny nozzle. So let's do some of this blue. That just did the same. Do a bit of this blue. Has a kitten. Kitten stayed for all of 2 seconds. Bye, kitten. I don't know where you're going. There is physically no space for you there. So I took that out of shot because I was trying to protect the kitten. Oh, you got onto the bed. Fine, that's fine. You stay around there on the bed. Oh, that's picking up. I don't know if you can see, but that is picking up the silver from underneath and sort of like bringing it through. I wish I could catch that on camera. That is such a cool effect. Can I take you in any closer? Not really. Oh, wow, apparently I can. But is it going to show? Oh, there you go. You can kind of see. It's just like the silver is kind of bubbling up through it. I don't know if that is showing it very well, but oh, what are you doing, cat? Ah, oh, she's on the windowsill. That's fine. was interesting. Right, I'm going to be crazy and see what happens if I just do this. Yes, exactly like that, Lowell. It seems to pull it up. Like even here you can see the silver's being lifted and coming through it. That's so cool. So cool. Okay. Get a little bit of the brown in because wow, that went everywhere. It's like a science class, exactly. I think that's why I'm so excited. I love science. Let's use a bit of indigo here. Right on top of that silver. Indigo is such a mess. Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, yeah, that silver is definitely being pulled through into whatever's underneath it, which is really cool. Yeah, there you go. You can see it coming through the brown, like just coming up through it. That's so cool. So exciting. No, stay. And the thing is, this cools it down, so then it kind of stops moving. But then the blending solution makes it move again. I need to buy a big bottle of this stuff. I bought the little one because I wasn't sure what it would do. But now I need to buy the bigger bottle, I think, because this is fun. This is lots of fun. Wow, that was a lot of a zoom out. I didn't want that much of a zoom out. There we go. Yeah, because if it's like dry in the middle, you can just revive it. That's fascinating. You can just see it like... It's so clever. Now I've got to figure out which blues we want to use for the Alice cover. Okay. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to cover the rest of the white bits because I want to use this piece. There we go. There's very dark, so let's put a bit of silver. This is so much fun. Like, let's grab the one that we used before. I'm going to turn it over so that it's not got those fresher colours, and hopefully it won't come through, and we will just Oh, that silver goes everywhere. I love it. The silver goes everywhere. Honestly, that silver is impressive. So much pigment in the silver. It is my favourite lesson, exactly. That's why I'm getting quite so excited. And the fact that this just revives it all is so exciting. It just goes everywhere. That blending solution just makes it go. That is absolutely fascinating. If you trim it, you'll have... I could, yeah. This is... What is this? This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You're right, kitten. I'll put things away in a second and then you can come and be cute, okay? In a second. Alright, don't in a second, then ignore me. That's it, you go that way. Good girl. Exciting! This is exciting. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. What I want to know is whether this is just like 100% alcohol. It does say it has other things in it. But I wonder whether alcohol will just work as well, like 100% alcohol. So I don't have to buy the actual blending solution, which is quite expensive. But, oh my God, that is so pretty. Yes, kitten, I know you're there. Hold on. I'm being harassed by a cat. I mean, yeah. Who lets themselves get harassed by a cat? Me. Let me... Come on then. Come on. Let me zoom out for you. Hold on. There you go. Hello. Yeah, sorry, I've got gloves on. You're not going to like it. Although apparently the gloves pick up fur a lot easier than my hands do. Haven't got anybody... Cat, I don't want your tail in my face. You're very cute, yes, darling. You're very cute. Let's not kick everything off the floor, eh? Apparently that was still wet. I just stuck my finger in it. Okay. You're right, kitten. There's not a lot I can do, my kitten. I know, right? You're so funny, kitten. Let's not kick everything off the floor, okay? Oh, look, kitty. Somebody loves you. Which is going to be interesting in my gloves. I don't quite know how she's going to go for this, but let's try it anyway. I'm sure she won't actually care because it's food. Pour. 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 You've dribbled already. Pour. Jesus Christ, Cat. The sheer amount of dribble. Pour. Pour. Thank you. Ah. You just clear up these huge spots of dribble, like. Pour. Good girl. Good girl. All gone. That didn't close. All gone. All gone, baby. Hi, 13th. Fairy, how are you doing, my dear? Yep. You saw the treats. Wow, apparently I should use these gloves to stroke her. Jeez. That's quite impressive, Cat. Like, wow. How are you doing, my dear? I hope you're okay. We are just chilling this evening, because I've had a stressful week. So we are playing with alcohol inks. Playing with some alcohol inks. So we've made this one so far. Glad you are doing well. So I want to do some, I've got some bigger pieces of Yupo, and we're going to do like a background paper or a supporting paper for the Vintage Alice album. So using blues and browns, just like the paper has, which is why my gloves are already covered in blue and brown. Thank you. See, I bought a few new blues. We've got the brown and we've got the silver. So we're going to make a few more that look like this on some bigger paper so that we can use it for the album. We were just checking which colours look nice together, how it works with the silver, and I now have blending solution so we can play a bit more with that. And then I'll get out the foil at the end and we'll see which ones take the foil easily. And then we have the kitten, who's just got her back to cat cam right now, which is really nice. She's like, I don't care. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, you. Hey. Hey. Come here. Come and say hello. Ish. Ish. You can see a bit more of her now. Now you can see what she does when she's off camera. She's just headbutting either the magnet box or my little basket of tools. That's what she does. Ah, kitten. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased actually. I think all of those blues work really nicely together. I wonder if this darkest one, the indigo, is possibly a little bit dark for the papers, but we shall see. My cat's headbutt the camera. Yeah, she's not headbutted cat cam yet, but she always headbutts the stand here for the actual camera. She does that a lot and then the camera freaks out and spins around because she's moved it. But you know, she has not headbutt cat cam yet, which is quite interesting. Come here. Come over here. Nope, I'm going to headbutt stuff again. Oh, at least you can see a bit more of her now. Oh, stop, you hooligan. I'm going to keep going until I push things off. Might even have a purple look. Yes, that's the other thing. It's so dark blue that it may well look purple. You are correct. I mean, if I grab a strip here of the flowers, it's very, very dark comparative. Whereas like some of these lighter blues are, you can't see a thing because of the shimmer, but some of the lighter blues over here are definitely comparable. Whereas that dark, dark blue is, yeah, is not really one. So I think indigo might have to go away. Same with that brown, but we've got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4 blues, a brown, the silver. Hopefully we can make something really pretty with that. When we're allowed, obviously. Have to have time for the cat, because she needs to go away when we've got the inks out. We don't really need an inky cat. Do we? Let's see if you will let me brush you today. Is that okay? Ish. Come here. Hello. No, we're not liking it today. Hello. There we go. If you can distract her face, she'll let you brush her. Not today? Not having it today. Okay. So let me just throw your fur away or not, because it won't come off my gloves. Ah! It's getting stuck to my gloves. Get off. There we go. You alright, my kitten? Hello? She's like, nope. Did you just dribble all over the... You did, you just dribbled all over the tissue. You're a grot bag. I love you, but you're a grot bag. Yes, hello. It's still my finger. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she wants to bite the glove off. I probably really shouldn't let her do this, but it's so cute. You're a terror. Leave my glove alone. No, monkey. Very much nom nom. You can't have it. It's mine. It's mine. I mean, at least do it with one that's not covered in... Oh, cat fur in my face. I don't like it. I mean, look at just the sheer... That's ridiculous. Wow, she didn't try and eat it. I'm impressed. She normally tries desperately to eat any bits of her hair. Don't eat the straw of that. I need that. Need to clear this so that I can clear the fur off my face. Oh, that's better. You alright, kitten? Oh. That's such a weird noise of it being on the glove. Right, madam. I want to play some more. Which means you. Come on. You are such a hooligan. You just destroyed everything. Come on. Good girl. Now I have to clean my gloves again. such a weird sensation. Okay. I really need to clean my cloths. Not sure how I feel about the sound. Okay, well, the sound's finished. You're okay. It's stopped now. Right, so I have some larger paper. So this was Alcohol Ink cardstock, and this is Yupo paper. I don't know if they differ, how they differ, but no. Where did that go? Bear with me. Yeah, it's not the nicest of sounds, sorry. Okay. Keep throwing things on the floor. Yeah, so I don't know how it differs from the Alcohol Ink cardstock. I don't know if this has got a right side or a wrong side. They both feel the same. Let's just go with this side. Smooth surface. Hold on. Smooth surface is ideal for use with alcohol ink. Oh, and acrylic, so I can use my acrylic inks. Yay! Wipe to reveal the white surface. Scratch when dry. Blend and merge colour. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see how it goes. I'll zoom you in a little bit, but not too much. There we go. That works nicely. Right. So, I quite liked the way the silver came up through some of it. So I'm thinking that I might start with the silver, pop some silver around and then do the blue, because I think that looked quite nice. I'm going to try and fill up this whole sheet. And I love that the silver doesn't really move. It just sits in its dot, whereas the blues tend to spread out a bit more. Right, let's leave the brown for a minute. Let's start with aquamarine. There we go, put it on top of the silver. See, when I put it on top of the silver, it stays in the silver shape rather than spreading like the others do. Let's do some stone washed. Apparently that was some squirts rather than just some things. We'll do some Baja blue. See, that spreads out completely. And then we'll do some... Ooh, it's got a pink edge. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got a pink edge to it. That's really weird. I don't want pink. And what's that? The sailboat blue. Okay, I'm just going to put some blending solution over that first blue. Try and spread it out a bit. Okay. I'm going to spread the blending solution around a bit. The blending solution's really cool because A, it creates the bubbles inside the bubbles, but it does give you some more ability to spread it round, especially with like the silver. What's this one? Sailboat. So this is the one that went pink, didn't it? No, wasn't the sail. Was it the sailboat that had the pink edge? I don't like that pink edge. And what I like is that this cools it down and sets it, but then you add the blending solution and it makes it all liquidy again. And that's so cool to watch. When you put the blending solution, it just creates like a little bubbly bit. Get some of that silver spread around. God, this is much bigger piece than I'm used to. I love it. Having that space to properly, and then in a minute we'll add some of the brown. Oh, it sounds like it's raining. That's quite interesting. We could do with some rain. See, this one doesn't want to give one drip at a time. It's really annoying. Sorry. Didn't mean to just punch the camera stand. Let's pop a little bit of Baja Blue on. And that's just covered in it from when I'm using it in the resin. Okay. I'm torn. I want it to spread more, but I don't want it to get cold and set. I want it to move a bit more. Just where this comes in. I definitely need a bigger bottle of that, or actual alcohol if that would work. Right, let's do some silver. Still find it weird that the silver doesn't spread. It just spreads if you put a blue over it. That's quite cool. Welcome back! This paper's a lot softer than the smaller one, so picking it up is going to be tricky. Okay, what I might just do is use one of the little foam pads just to spread it round a bit. I want to cover those pink areas and I want to cover any white. And then when we've done that, we can add some brown in, and we can okay, cool. Oh, that silver does get everywhere. I love it. Ah, diluting it with the thing. That's a good call. I like that. That is a good idea. All right, let's see. Let's add a little bit of the brown. But I think I'm going to do some blending solution and then add the brown. So I'm going to do it there and put the brown on top just so it doesn't get too dark, because that helps it spread straight away. So I don't want the brown to be too much, but no, oh damn it. I just put the wrong lid on the wrong thing. Which means that now my blending solution lid's going to be brown, and I don't want it to be brown. Dagnam it. Dagnam it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why did I do that? I don't want my blending solution to be brown. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm worried if I put this on, it's going to come out brown. Yeah, see the tip's brown now. Right, let me just... Cool. Hopefully, just putting the blending solution in the lid will have cleaned it out. Yeah, I've tried to just put in blending solution in. If that doesn't work, I do have some pure, well, not pure alcohol. I've got some 70% alcohol, which might work. Right, let's see. I put this lid on. I think that's worked. Good. I think that has worked. Right, let me dilute the mucky areas. And I'm going to do what I saw someone else do, which is use my fingers to blend things. I just want to see how it looks if I blend out those mucky areas and spread this around. Just so it's not getting too concentrated anywhere. It's definitely raining. That's really cool. Please don't get on my t-shirt. Just let that brown sort of come out. Again, we've got very dark. I think we want lighter for the Vintage Alice. I think some of these areas have got very dark. So I just kind of drip this on the darker areas. And then we add a little bit of silver. I don't for paper crafting, I do for resin. I really should have today. I really should have today, definitely. I should have today. 100% should have today. I'm wearing one of my favourite t-shirts as well, so I definitely should have, but okay. Just going to remove some of this really dark areas. Let's put that over the silver. See, this corner looks really nice, but I feel like some of these areas, like here, are just too dark. Which is, hey, what tissue's for, right? Oh, I missed that bit of silver. That's already looking better. I can do in just a second. Just going to grab just where that brown and blue mixed. I don't want it to be too dark. Cool. Okay. Just got to make sure which finger I haven't got ink on so that I can do the close-up. So, if I do, no, maybe if I do it to there. And, because it's so soft, lifting it up is problematic. So what I will do is I'll lift up the whole thing. Then I can get underneath it. So we've got this bottom corner down here is now very dark. It was really nice, and then I messed it up. That's actually got a bit of tissue stuck in it. That's not what we want. Give me my tissue back. Okay. Okay. This is now too dark. I'm not happy with that. Fancy. Yeah, the gloss I think is mostly from the silver. There's a hair there. Can I get the hair out? Yes. Haha. Cat hair, you will not defeat me. I don't want to get rid of all of the thick sections because obviously that's where the foil is going to stick nicely. But I've used a lot of that alcohol blending solution. Sailboat. Let's put a little bit of this in the corner here. Just can't stop myself. Not aquamarine. Stonewashed is nice and pale. Just want to... I'm going to attempt to do another bit of this brown. Here. Here. And here. I'm going to dilute that using the blending solution. Just a little bit. There we go. And then I think we will get some nice spray tendrils because I do like that look. And there goes the tissue. Cool. Let me slide these off. And then I can show you another close-up. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. I have no idea where I'm going to dry it though because it's so big. Didn't think about that one. Thankfully, my shelving is empty at the moment because all the albums got taken away to their Holmes. Couldn't think of the word then. Is there an easy way to pick this up? The answer to that is no. Because I've got ink all over me. The light areas are the silver. There is a tiny bit of white just here. But if I sort of do the rest, I think, is all silver. Yep, all silver. Okay, do I have... Okay. Just going to put some printer paper on my shelf. Protect it just a little bit. There we go. And then let's use one to try and get underneath. There we go. Right, let's put this to one side. And let's do another one, starting with lots of silver. Okay. Let's grab another piece. No, that's the cover. I don't want that. There we go. Was there just a huge pile of cat fur right there? Yes. Bloody cat fur. Okay. So let's try. I think both sides feel the same. Let's try just doing some silver. So if we do some ink blending solution. Hi, Trucking Mad. How are you doing, my dear? Doing well, thank you. Just playing with some alcohol inks and a cat. Well, that's not doing a thing. Okay. I thought that would allow it to spread out. But they look no different to when I do it normally. Kitten, really? Good, glad all is well with you. Let me try putting some on top. Right, so I need to put it on top. Okay. Just going to get this to spread out. Hello, kitten. Okay. Right. Can't really spread that out anymore with the blending solution. So let's try a felt and just try and... There we go. If I smudge the silver all around, kind of cover everything in silver, and then put the blues over the top and see if it still pulls it through, which is what it did on the first one. Okay. So we now got a base of the silver and a very silver blending tool. Okay. Not aquamarine. Aquamarine was quite odd one. Right, let's start with Sailboat. And remember, the silver has got a mix of the blending solution in it. Hi, Pink. Yes, thank you. I got more blues so that we can try and get an Alice spine piece or something like that from it, which is what we're trialling today. So just playing with some different blues and some silver and a little bit of brown. Mix that in with the silver. That definitely lightens it up. We're still getting that pink edge. I don't like that pink. It's obviously got a little bit of red in that blue. I really like that one, much lighter, yeah. I think again we'll do just a little bit more blending solution. I don't know if you can see on camera the dots that it makes. There you go, with the blending solution. And the nice thing is with the silver underneath, you still get that sheen. That's really pretty. Right, I want a tiny bit of brown, and I'm kind of nervous to do the brown, I have to admit. Let's just do one bit. Cover it in blending solution. Ah, how are you, Pink? Are you all right, my dear? I really do like that. That looks much nicer for the brown. What is it, kitten? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Had a lot of, it sounds really pathetic. I was back at work 2 days this week, and so I'm absolutely knackered, if I'm honest with you. Absolutely knackered. That's definitely nicer, those bits of brown coming through. Yes, we're getting there now. I'm liking it. Oh wow, that looks really pretty, that piece. No, not brown, I don't want brown, I want blending solution. Yeah, I need a bigger bottle of this stuff. Do you dry stamp on it while it's wet? I think you probably can. You can get alcohol, like ink lifting ink, that's the one, which I know takes up some of the colours. But that's quite a cool idea. Let me add a little bit more colour and then we can try that. I'm just going to put a little bit of silver here to lighten up that very dark patch where those two colours joined. With some blending solution. There we go. See, then it spreads quite nicely. Let's do a little bit of aquamarine, just because we haven't on this piece. I'm using up the blending solution. Just going to bring some silver back over the top just to lighten it back up a little bit without taking away the prettiness. Right, let's grab a stamp. Let's grab, where are they? Where are they? Are they in the basket? Where are the Alice stamps? Okay. Right. Let's grab a bigger block. Let's do Alice, because if she fucks up, I don't care. Ah! And I'm going to grab a piece of scrap just to see. Let's just make it a little bit wetter. Ish. Thanks, Anne. Kind of. Kind of, but now I really don't like that piece. Best way to hide that silver. Okay. What do you mean the opposite way? Sorry, I have obviously got confused. Kit. Hi, kitten. I'm confused now. Can you dry stamp on it while it's wet? How is there a cat hair? I mean, how is there not a cat hair really, but you know. There we go. Okay, Pink, bear with me a second and we can do that. Yes, kitten, somebody loves you. Put that there. No, I don't want it to go there. Let me put that there. Right, kitten, come off of that, because you know, that's almost dry as well. Let's put that there. Stay. I saw end part on the other paper and thought that was your end part. Wow, apparently my brain is not functioning at all on sentences today. Poor. No, you don't get it for free, thank you. Poor. Good girl. All gone. Good girl. I was hoping it would have the image show like it was ghostly. Yeah, that would have been really nice. I think it's possible that my stamp was dirty. So now that I've got some space, I'm going to clean my stamp. Why? Oh, she's doing it again. She did this before. Let me see if I can get her to do it on camera. Come here. She's not going to do it now. Before, she was lifting up the end of my glove with her mouth because, I don't know. Oh, no, she's going for it again. Just not on camera, apparently. Yeah, so let me dry my stamp. Let me clean the stamp. And we'll see if that helps. Because the stamp, I think, still had some black on it, which isn't what we want. Don't try and drink it. I know it's only water, but don't try and drink it. Please. Yes, words are hardy-wardy, sentences even more so. Definitely. Right. Hopefully now the stamp is clean, because I think what happened was it left some black on it, which was the problem. So we'll try it again in a second. I'm just going to clean this up just a smidge. Oh, no, stop it. Sorry. Go on, there we go. I'm just going to see if I can clean my desk. This desperately needs a wash, this one. Let's use you. And the answer is no, not really. Didn't think 70% was enough. And when it's very wet, kind of. I just want to get a little bit of this off. Come on, work. God, you need an awful lot of this to have an impact. An awful lot. because it's so weak, it's only 70%. It's not really very strong alcohol. Although normally 70% would work for, you know, lots of things. Apparently not for this. So, never mind. Doesn't clean my gloves, doesn't clean anything. Oh well. Oh, actually, it does clean my gloves. If I can... See, now it will clean my gloves. Because my gloves are not a porous material. That's good to know. That I can kind of clean my gloves up. Just stretching them so I'm not able to do it. So jealous that you're going. I do really want to go to Disney at some point. No idea if and when that will ever happen because, you know, I don't want to have to remortgage my house, and that's probably what it would cost. But hey ho, it's a nice dream. Yeah, I think it's, well, I mean, you can technically clean it off this. I'm not going to try it, but I'm fairly sure with alcohol you can wipe off like alcohol ink paper and Yupo paper to start again. But because this is such a weak alcohol at 70%, I think it's only going to do it off of certain materials, not all of it. I don't really want to try it on that because I'm actually quite liking how it looks. But it's nice to have got some of that mess off my gloves because I made a right mess of that. I mean, it's me, what do you expect? But I made a right mess of that. Right. I'm torn because I quite like how it looks. But I know that none of that is going to be thick enough to take any foil because I've used the dauber for most of it. You know, I know to get some foil on there we would need to have more colours, but I actually really like it and think it's quite nice as it is, so I'm going to leave this one and start another one. If you ever do, I'll go with, for how far the flight is, it might be worth it to go to Las Vegas too. It's another place I would love to go. There's only 3 places in the US that I would love to visit, like in terms of have been a dream for a long time, which is Disney, Vegas and New Orleans. I just love the sort of, what's the word that I'm thinking of, the stories and the surroundings of New Orleans. Okay. Let's try another one, see where we get. If you want to do all of Disney, you can do Disney World in Florida and New Orleans. Yeah, that would definitely be more of a thing. I'd like to go to Vegas, but I've always wanted to go to New Orleans ever since I read Interview with the Vampire at the age of like 12. I've always wanted to go there. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit more now that I have clean gloves. And then I'm going to do one of these. Love it. Dazzled Loopy, LJ's Loopy Life with something impossible. I like it. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. New York to California is another 5 to 6 hour flight. Wow. See, that just baffles me. Like, I can go to Ireland or France or Spain or Germany, like a whole other continent, and it doesn't take 5 hours. It's fascinating how big America is. Like, it's kind of hard to comprehend. What I do want to test on this one, I'll come back to the blues in a minute, but I really, what did I just knock on the floor? I'll find that in a bit. I really want to try my new acrylic inks that I got. So I'm just going to shake them all together because they were in a stand. If I could go to the USA, I would love to do Route 66. Nice. I had messy gloves, Stu. I couldn't do Wild Magic because if I get ink on the laptop, Blue will murder me. And I genuinely mean that. That wouldn't even be a threat. This is a new laptop. If I got ink all over it, I'd be in trouble. Even though it's blue ink, I'd still be in trouble. I'd love to go to New Orleans, yeah. Ever since I read Interview with the Vampire, my one thing has been like, I really want to go to New Orleans. So yeah. Okay, we have Iridescent Bright Silver. Kitten, not with... Okay, fine. We'll just wait. Cat butt. I realised the other day that we basically had a camera that was showing my boobs and her bum, and I was like, I didn't realise this was going to become like a porn film. It's supposed to be a cat camera so you can see the cat, not a boobs and bum camera. That was not my intention at all. Right, okay. I'm going to have to work around her because she's being really... Are you kidding me? Does she like the smell or something? Yes, it's raining. I'm sorry. It's raining quite heavily, actually. Yeah, trust me, I could see the boobs. I could see them. I kept trying to shuffle back, but then it was really uncomfortable. Oh, you should have. That would have made him laugh. You really should have done that. That would have been funny, Lowell. Yeah. You're not supposed to be like that. Right, let's see. Okay. So again, these just sit. Interesting. I would have thought as an ink they would spread. Iridescent Bright Gold. Which is a very yellow gold. What's this one? Iridescent Rich Bronze. Oh, jeez. Oh, now that's pretty. And then we've got Iridescent Rich Copper, which is kind of not wanting to... It's got a lot of solid at the bottom. It doesn't seem to want to... So scared one of these is going to go all over it. Rename it Butts and Boob Cam, yeah. This is like quite thick. And the actual stopper at the top is bent, and so it's not really picking up much of the ink, unfortunately. Oh, I've got two bits of that. We have Carbon Black. Oh, jeez. Oh, that is a really nice black. And we have Titanium White. Interesting. So I'm going to assume that these don't dry immediately. Whoa, okay. The black is very runny. I should probably have tried these on a small piece of paper. I'm wondering if that silver will be better. Can I wipe these up? Yeah, I can. Interesting. See? And then I wonder This is where I'm gonna, hey, I didn't, that's good. I wonder if I do, that was an awful lot, but oh well. Could I can't get it completely clean, but it definitely takes off a lot of it. That's quite interesting. Let's do a little bit of this as well. Just dry it on there so it's dry. So it's not, wow, it's not dry at all, but okay. I think that's because my fingers are covered in, yeah, there we go. No, that won't come off. Interesting. What about with the alcohol blending solution? You can get more of it off. Interesting! I love this. This is like a science lesson. I'm intrigued. I'm going to cut this in half, roughly. Where is half? Cuts really nicely. Alright, let's have a play. I'm going to go back to using the dark one on this one because I'm just playing. Yeah, see, this one keeps like letting like a stream out rather than a single drip, which is really irritating. And I don't know if that's because it's got a hole in it or what. But let's dilute some of this because I didn't use this on the other one. I mean, that's just such a cool look. The drippy effect is quite cool. Right, it's stone washed that has the pink edge. Okay, go away, stone washed. I don't want the pink edge. Oh, that's so cool! Obviously it stops moving by the time I've picked it up, but that's so cool. I've just realised that I'm blocking everything with that. Use like half the bottle of this blending solution. love the drippy effect where you get the spread. This bit here is really pretty. You can't see because the light's on it. So frustrating. Yeah, this corner here is really pretty. I have to do it, I'm sorry. I know we're using glues, but I have to just do a little touch of the purple, sorry. That's looking really pretty. That where that silver is spreading there is looking so pretty. It's a shame it's so dark because it won't work for the Alice. But it's really pretty. I said no to Stonewash, didn't I? But I think there's enough blue on there now that it might not do the pink look. I just want to cover some of the white. Where are we here? Let's thin out that dark patch. I love it. It's a shame that it's too dark for the Alice because it's really pretty. I'm not going to add purple to this one because I like this one as it is. But I have to try the purple in a minute just because. Now, I don't think this original one is going to be sticky enough for any foil, unfortunately, which is a shame. Right, let's do a little bit more silver. I need a big bottle of blending solution. Oh, I love it. Look at how that one is just going. It's behind the cat, but it's just spreading out here. I think that's going to really help because those thicker bits around the edge will get the foil. Oh, I like it. Okay. Now that's going to be harder to dry because it's quite wet. Is the other one dry yet? Let's have a look. That one's fine. How's this one doing? That's still quite damp, but if I put it there, and then we'll put this one on the rack to dry. If I can get underneath this one. Okay. No. Okay. Okay. Next one. Next one. Right, let's use this other half. I have to do some purple and silver. I have to, I'm sorry. I know we're not doing purples on the album, but I just have to use it. I just have to. You can see where this bit didn't have alcohol on it and this bit had some of the alcohol rubbed across it. Whoops. Sometimes I don't squeeze it hard enough to get any out, and then I squeeze it and get loads. What else do we have in here? Let's do a little bit of the... Don't want gold, go away. A little bit of black in with that, might be nice. Purple and black always works nicely, although it's a very pale purple. I won't do too much black. Oh, that would be really nice. We'll do that in a minute on one of the smaller ones. Okay. Let's see what happens with the... blending solution. Oh, that's cool. It's just sort of shot out at the side. Okay. Oh, the silver and the black is quite pretty. Whoop! Stay there. Really should be wearing an apron. See, the black and the silver together is really nice. More purple. I'm tempted to do the teal with it, but that teal is very green. I just don't. You know what, I'm gonna try it. I do like purple and teal. And it'd be nice to have some colours in there that aren't shimmery, because the purple is a purple pearl. So it's an alcohol pearl. So it's got that shimmer in it. No, what am I looking for? This one. I'm going to use up this entire bottle of blending solution in one evening. Yep, yes I am. That is apparently what's happening. Put some silver in our teal and in the black. Oh, that looks really pretty together. Oh, teal and silver looks lovely. I think we need some silver on that purple. Sorry, I keep pushing this out of camera. And then we'll put a little bit of the purple over the top of that. Oh, look at that, that's so pretty. It's kind of just like bubbling in on itself. Keeps changing from purple to silver. Just covered my fingers in silver, but hey ho. Oh, that does look really pretty. See that corner there with the purple and silver mixed is so pretty. Okay. What else do we have in here? Just a pearl. We've got silver. We don't need that. No, we don't need more black. We're not doing gold. Okay. And that brown can go away. Don't want that brown. Okay, let's do... That is so shiny. Let's grab one of the little cards. And let's do... Can we do... Let's see if we can do an ombre on this. Can't actually see anything. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna like take off this foam. We'll use a new foam. So if we make this whole end silver, like so. Okay. And then we need some more purple because that isn't really dark enough for my liking. Okay. That's covered in silver, so see, that just looks all grey on the camera, but it's really not. There's a lot of... Why am I doing it on there? I don't know. Well, I've done it now. There we go. You can kind of see it. The silver just makes it look really grey. Where's this one? Okay. There we go, that's quite a nice, you can't actually see it at all on camera, but that is really nice ombre in real life. It's not particularly smooth though. I was hoping for it to be a bit smoother. So I'm wondering if I need to put it on the actual pads to get it smoother. That's a little bit better. That's quite a nice ombre in the end. It's not as smooth as I would like. It's quite streaky, but I don't know if that's just user error rather than anything else. I just want this end to be completely silver. Just gonna, there we go. That's made that end a bit more silver. And then if I do that, and then kind of that's a bit better. Pepper shows up better on cat cam. Okay, cool. If I do that, no, finger on it not helping. If I do that and that, oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Whereas on this one, it's showing up a bit better now. Coolios. God, these gloves are a mess. This is why I put gloves on over my gloves, because, yeah. But that is really pretty. Okay. Let's grab this one back in and see. Let's do a little bit more of this. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to use this much blending solution, but I like that it thins it out enough to move it around. I do like that. Yeah, it's a little bit more accurate on cat cam. I think it's just because that hasn't got a light shining directly on it. It makes the colour a bit truer. Yeah. If I make this bigger for a second. There's that one. And there's that one. And then make it smaller again. Come on, do as you're told. Sit there. Thank you. I am having so much fun. Do, do, do. I'm really liking this one, which I know has absolutely nothing to do with the Alice album, but it's just really pretty colours. Just love the little